today, and you know what? We're going to go and do a part two because I got a lot of comments on the conversation I had with you guys on last week, and I'm doing something that I never did before. I'm doing live here with Instagram, so you guys, y'all watching me, but y'all understand that hey, this is my first time even being on television. So these 6 months, I think it's been 6 months on the 22nd that I started Peggy's Talk Show, and guys, it's going very well. And I want to thank everybody that is tuning in on channel 21.10, and we know we're in Atlanta and we're in a lot of other places, y'all. So hey, I just want to thank y'all for that. And so when I come back from this commercial break, we're gonna be talking about my part two about parenting. We're gonna talk about Father's Day is coming, and we're gonna talk about us coming together as a community to help with these kids. Okay, and so y'all, I'll be right back with this commercial break. Hi, I am Peggy, your realtor and designer. If you are looking to buy your first home, let me take you out and find that perfect dream home just for you. I will help you also dress that home with your window treatments, blinds, shutters, and drapes. And if you are selling your home, I will be happy to do the staging and designs for you. So don't forget, I'm your girl, and I got you, your girl Peggy. So call me at 832-720-2843. I'm your girl, your realtor and designer. If you're looking for something beautiful and unique in every way, Rob Mack is your jeweler. Since 2004, Rob Mack has been serving the Houston and surrounding areas with custom diamond wedding rings, pendants, and etc. If you're looking for something beautiful and unique, remember, Rob Mack is the jeweler for you. Okay, guys, welcome back to Peggy's Talk Show. Again, I'm your host, Peggy Robinson, your realtor and your designer, and it's so excited to have you guys back. You remember we was talking about parenthood last week, and I do not want to feel like I'm male bashing or women bashing anybody, because you know what I'm not trying to do. I want y'all to know I'm talking about something that I am experiencing. Have been a mother and still is a mother and a grandmother, and I am talking about stuff that I have already went through, guys, and it's really seriously something for us to talk about. Okay, we have a lot of single parents out here, single men, single women, and these kids are really going through stuff, and we have to start talking to them and teaching them how to be leaders. We have to talk to them about dealing with bullies. We got to talk to them about rules. There's a lot of things we need to talk to our kids about. And we have to understand, guys, that, you know, the gas prices have just went up. They have just went up. And so now I was told by one of my friends, we talked this morning, she said, Peggy, you need to bring up that the gas prices are going up. But we got single moms that they have to go to work, so one of their checks is just going for the gas. And then they got children that's in daycare. Then the other check is going for probably the other two checks that might be going for daycare. And then they only have one check left to be able to pay, to make sure the kids have a place to stay, be able to pay their light bills and everything. I'm just telling you, this is stuff I actually went through, so I understand, because I was a single mama at the age of 24, and I had 3 kids. So with having 3 kids, I had a 4-year-old, and I had a 3-year-old, I think, and then Ronnie was 2 months old when I actually separated from their dad, and then by the time he was 1, I was divorced. And so I understand what was going on. I had to wear so many hats, and it was very hard. I want to look at y'all and tell you, it ain't like everything has always been good to Peggy. Peggy had to get food stamps. Peggy had to get on Section 8 for a little while. Everything is for a season. Don't get there, just stay there. Okay, women, I know it's hard. I know it's tough. But you know what? Get the assistance you need, but don't stay there. Get that assistance and move forward. When I got the assistance, was for me to to be able to say, okay, right here, I moved it to, I don't know if people know about South Lawn. And when they had redid it, I moved it to South Lawn. And I didn't stay there because my first house about 8 months later, God blessed me to work real hard and I bought me a VA foreclosure. So by the time I was 26, I had owned my own home and I got my children out of that situation. So parents, if you have to be in a situation for a little while, hey, be in that situation, but you know what? Grow to get out of it, okay? I tried today, right? Most men thought, hey, Peggy got 3 kids. They was just looking at my situation and they wasn't looking at my potential. So I had to keep moving. And so those same men, hey, you know what? Talk to the hand, because guess what? I got through that situation and you're lost, you know, and that's what women have to come to. Know who you are. Know that you are a queen. Know that your children are watching and you're going to have to make sacrifices and you're going to have to move forward. And it's okay to be able to be alone for a little while. And if you get in a relationship, set those boundaries. Make sure these guys know, hey, I'm not dealing with this, I'm not dealing with that, and I got some little bitty people watching me. And if you don't set those boundaries, and if you don't set it straight, you're going to leave a curse on your family. Those girls going to think, oh, it's okay to have a bad relationship. It's okay, men, to not pay child support. It's okay that you don't pick up your kids, because that's what you're letting your boys know. Okay, my mom, I don't have to pick up the kids. I can just make kids and just go on by my business and start another family, and I divorced her, so hey, she can deal with that. And that's not fair, because she did not raise those kids or have those kids by herself. And I didn't either. But thank God my kids turned out good. But parents, it was very hard. And men, y'all need to understand, these women are having a hard time. Yes, we put our face on to be strong, and we are strong women, but we need you guys. We need you to understand we need the help, because that's why it takes two to make kids, because it takes two to raise them. So we want you to know that to still stay on your boundaries. And the boundaries are, hey, making sure that when I'm talking about boundaries, women, make sure that you let men or your friends know that I'm not dealing with so much drama, okay? You need to be able to have a clear mind to be able to deal with your kids. I don't know if you have 1 kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, or more. You have to be able to be in a clear mind to be able to deal with your kids. Your kids are going through a lot in school, and you heard about the shooting, but just to think about, these kids are going through a lot. We've heard about in the past, a lot of kids have committed suicide because they was being bullied. So men, we need y'all to help these women to be able to raise these kids and get this I'm not gonna say boundary, I'm gonna say get this, what word I want to use, I don't know what word I want to use, but get some stability in that house, because you're not there. Don't just, when a woman calls and say, Jimmy is acting up, you say, I'm a woman, let me come over, I'm gonna do this and do that. No, you hadn't been there. You don't know why Jimmy or who else is acting out. You don't know what he's going through. So as mothers, we don't know how to we're going to love on them. But I'm telling you, man, we going to do what we can. We can't say that a woman can raise a man to be a strong man, but we can teach them certain things about how to have good work ethics and let them see how they're supposed to love and teach them the basic things that we can teach. But then we have to depend on you guys to at least help them understand who they are, who the boys are. Okay, they need their daddies to validate them, and the girls need their daddy to tell them who to find to marry. Okay, guys, I'm just go back to me. My mom and my dad broke up when I was 5 years old. Only thing I remember from that was my mom rushing us to get on this train. We was in Washington, D.C. to get to Houston, and how I was pushed into that. And my dad was clowning, and he was an alcoholic. So I knew not to marry an alcoholic. I'm not saying I didn't love my dad, but I knew these are the things I knew I didn't want. I didn't want an abusive man, and I didn't want an alcoholic, okay? But I didn't know anything else to look for. And that's what's going on. We don't know what to look for. Women just don't know. And some women, they are in situations, and kids, if any kids are listening, and you are a little older, say you're 16, and you listening, and you feeling like, well, my mom, she allowed this, or my mom allowed that. Understand that sometimes women don't know what to do. Okay, we don't have making enough money, and we got to make sure we have enough rent, enough money to pay rent, and then we have this so-called gentleman. He's supposed to be our partner. That's supposed to be that we need to get money from him to help. So sometimes the women just feel like I have to stay in this situation because I don't know how I'm gonna do it without him. Instead of just trusting God, because that's what I did. I had three little kids, and I knew that I didn't have nobody to depend on but myself and God, and I knew my kids was looking at me. So that's what I paid attention to. What do my kids need me to do? What do I need to sacrifice? What boundaries did I need to make? Women, you do not need to be having no man staying all night at your house. Okay, I'm telling you something that I know. Your kids, especially your boys are growing, your girls are growing, and they watching you. So at a certain point, kids will be like, who is this guy? Then you got another guy. Then you got 3 months later, you got another guy. See, that don't look good. That don't look good. Okay, I did tell y'all I was married more than 3 times. For some of y'all know me, that's on Facebook. Y'all done saw all the drama I went through. But guess what? I survived it because I am a strong woman. I'm a strong woman, and I'm a woman with class. And so I think if we just get to the point that we got to have some class and understand that I got people looking at me, and I'm not going to let nobody get my grandkids off track. And so, hey, I set the boundaries, and I don't date. Sometimes I don't date, and I don't date because I couldn't date. It's just that I decided at this point in my life, I don't want to date right now. I just want to focus on Peggy. Peggy got a lot of things that she's trying to do, and I got my little grandkids that we get ready to go on our vacation this weekend, this week, and I don't need nobody telling me, oh, you finna spend that much money? I'm taking my grandkids on vacation. So I don't need a man that I'm dating to count my money. Don't be counting my money. That's what's going on. They counting your money. They telling you what you can't do for your kids, and you women are listening to that. It's okay to want to date, but not date outside the home. Date, and I'm gonna tell you, I used to tell guys that, hey, I don't have nothing but quality time. When I have some time, I'll let you know. I'm gonna tell them, hey, don't call sister. Okay, hey, I told you I was gonna call you because I got football practice. I got my daughter and my son was modeling. I had to travel to take them where they had to go. And then I had to go to track, and I had to be a team mom. It's all the things I had to do. And what wasn't really important to me was a relationship. Yes, I did get married because I felt like this, women. If you want to play with me, I told him I wear a size 6. Wear size 6. That's how you play. I'm not going to be playing with you. I wear a size 6 and I got 3 kids to take care of. If you're trying to come up in here and trying to be all up in my space, you're going to make a decision. You're going to get married. And guess what? When they didn't work and it started being too much drama, because like I said, women, we need to have balance in our house and we need to have some peace. We got kids looking at us, and I wasn't going to go through that pool. So when it started being that pool where I had to be trying to choose between my kids and that person that I'm dating, hey, I had to cut it off. Yeah, and I paid for the divorces. Hey, I'm not ashamed of what I went through, because I also know that God said all things work together for the good. And at the end of the day, I got to be accountable for those 3 little people that God put in my charge. And that's what you women need to understand, and you men need to understand. You're not getting away with nothing. God see everything. You made those kids, and you are responsible. Not just for the woman, not the woman and the man is responsible for those kids. And when they start straying away, don't be blaming, well, she did this and she didn't know. Why was your part in it? I didn't heard about men say, well, she didn't do this and she didn't do. I said, what did you do? So whatever she didn't do, you should have took up the slack until not doing it. Okay? So if she didn't discipline the way you feel like she should discipline, and you wasn't there, you have nothing to say because you didn't do your part. She can only do so much. As women, we do as much as we can, and it's tough, women. We don't know what we're doing. I'm just telling you, for me, I didn't know what I was doing. I had to pray a lot. It was hard with 3 kids and 3 different personalities. I had to figure out what works with Ronnie, what works with Robert, and what works with Robin. And it was really hard to figure that out. But when I got it figured out, I used those avenues to discipline them, okay? Robert and Robin, hey, if you even threaten them with a bill, they were gonna act right. They didn't want to get hit with a bill, okay? Ronnie, you can whoop Ronnie, you can do whatever, you can take the toys, you can do anything for Ronnie, and it didn't work because Ronnie had a mindset that he can. If I take his toys from him, Ronnie knew how to go get some papers and pencils, and he knew how to make a game, okay? And that's how some kids are. You can do all that, but I found out that Ronnie liked getting his money that I would give at the end of the week, like I give him my allowance, and it wasn't much because I know I was a single mom, so it wasn't that much. Say it was $5. If that $5, Ronnie wanted that $5. He wanted that $5 for him to go to the grocery store and buy him some candy or whatever. So I knew that Ronnie wanted that $5, so I use that as my tool to get him to act right. And so parents, we have to find out what we're going to have to do to make these kids respect us and act right and grow up to be the adults that they're supposed to be. Y'all know that, hey, this is, like I say, this is hard looking into this camera. Y'all know I don't have no scripts because y'all can see I don't have no paperwork. All of it is coming from here. Wherever God give me to give to y'all, I'm going to throw out there because I did live it. And so, you know, since I'm still having to talk about the boundaries of saying, hey, you're not going to take my peace. So some of you are going to have to let go of some friends that you think you're friends, that they are your friends and they really not. And you have to be able to say, hey, I am not available today. Or, hey, look at that phone and, hey, don't answer it. Yeah, that's good that we got call ID, right? Because we can look and say, if you know you got a toxic friend, you want to be able to not let that person steal your peace. So you have to have that boundaries to that. And even family members. If you have family members that, you know, just taking your peace from you, you got to be able to love them. But love them way back there. Love them way back there because they can't be taking your peace. So we want to set boundaries. And the reason why I'm talking about it is because now, guys, I didn't know. Now I have a coach. I didn't know what a coach was really, if a coach could really help me. But guess what? I got one. And she's teaching me, having me read this book about boundaries. And so as she teaches me, I'm going to try to share with you guys because I didn't know that I had some issues of that she was sharing with me that I needed to work on and to let people go because I just thought because I was raised to just be a lover and give and give and give and give and that I have had a lot of people take advantage of my niceness. And so she was trying to let me know it's okay to say no. And it's okay if they go away and they don't never want to be your friend again. Because one thing she did tell me, really, you're only going to have one hand full of friends. And guess what? I learned how to accept it, and I'm good with that. So, guys, we're going to get ready to go to a commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about Father's Day and what we can do as fathers to help these mothers, okay? We'll be back in a moment. I am Peggy, your realtor and designer. If you are looking to buy your first home, let me take you out and find that perfect dream home just for you. I will help you also dress that home with your window treatments, blinds, shutters, and drapes. And if you are selling your home, I will be happy to do the staging and designs for you. So, don't forget, I'm your girl, and I got you, your girl Peggy. So, call me at 832-720-2843. I'm your girl, your realtor, and designer. If you're looking for something beautiful and unique in every way, Rob Mack is your jeweler. Since 2004, Rob Mack has been serving the Houston and surrounding areas with custom diamond wedding rings, pendants, and etc. If you're looking for something beautiful and unique, remember, Rob Mack is the jeweler for you.
To take you to a new frontier, the final frontier. In fact, you and I are going where no one has gone before. I'm Glenn Henderson, entrepreneur, success coach, and musician, and I want to personally invite you to take this journey with me in the pages of my best-selling new book, All I Need to Know About Success I Learned from Star Trek. We'll travel aboard the USS Enterprise, along with Captain James T. Kirk, Spock, and the finest crew in Starfleet. And we'll learn together about success principles like how to work with a team and accomplish your goals, when to fight for what you believe, and when not to, and what your business really is, no matter what you do for a living. Beam aboard with me. My mission is your success, and I'll see you on the bridge. Live long and prosper.
Hi, my name is Amelia Young, and I am a breast cancer survivor. When I was diagnosed with cancer in 2016, I endured not only difficult physical challenges, but also mental challenges such as anxiety, depression, anger, and a great uncertainty about the future. In 2017, I went into remission, and I decided my goal was to provide to women like me a supportive and nurturing place to retreat, recharge, and heal. That is why I created Sumantra Holistic and became a breast cancer mentor and healing minister. I know from experience what you and your loved ones are going through, the sadness, the fear, the anger, and I know how to mentor you and yours during these difficult times. Let me help you. Let me be part of your holistic healing process. Let's walk this path together towards peace, health, and mental balance.
Welcome back to Peggy's Talk Show. Again, I'm your host, Peggy Robinson, your realtor and your designer. And I was on this commercial break, you guys. I had my camera guy come in here and tell me some things that we need to talk about. So he was asking me to bring up about what I thought fatherhood should be. Okay, because like I said, I didn't have a father in the home for my kids, but my kids did have a father. Okay, I'm not going to talk about trying to bash Robert McFarland, because guess what? He loves his kids, and my kids love their dad, and my grandkids love their papa. He was just at the graduation with me. We're about graduating. My grandson that just graduated from Lanier, so he was there with me on yesterday, and we took a picture, and y'all might have saw it because I posted it out there. But anyway, what I wanted to say, what I feel that a father is like, you there when the kids there. At the end of the day, you there, the kids know they can count on their dad. If the boys need to talk about something that they can't talk to their mom about, they need to be able to talk to their dad. So what I'm going to talk about with my oldest son. My oldest son, he told me, this is what he told me. He said, Mom, when I was a little kid, I realized the man that you dated didn't want us. He felt that way. So he said he prayed to God to make him a man he never seen before. And he said when he got married, divorce was not going to be an option. And if y'all know my son, because y'all saw him on here, y'all know he made my necklace. He has Rob Mac jeweler. He's the most gentlest guy you ever want to meet. So I think a man set the tone of the home, and my son has set a spiritual tone of the home, because he know he's supposed to be the spiritual leader and he's supposed to be the financial leader in the home. I'm not saying that he didn't lose jobs, that he didn't go through stuff, but guess what? He stood his manhood. He still stayed there as a man, and he kept trying to do what he had to do to take care of his family. He never, even though he was always 200 and some pounds, and if y'all saw him, he had those nice broad shoulders, and he had a size 14 finger boys. So the boy, he got a size 13 shoe. Okay, so he could be macho if he wanted to be, but guess what? He found him a queen, and he told me when he married, he said, God said I would know my wife when I see her. And he understand that if he knows that God told him that was his wife, that he had to respect her and treat her right. And that's what he has been doing. So he don't get into the house, and a man shouldn't just jump around and say, I'm the man, you're gonna do what I say, and da 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 da. That ain't the way it go. He knows that he's the man. So if you know you're the man, you ain't got to just broadcast it that I'm the man. So we know you're the man, okay? So, and if you ain't making all the money and you having problems because you're having problems on the job, you need to come home and you need to know that she's there and his wife is there to be a helpmate to him. And so I know for sure that Robert and his wife has never argued and had a fight in front of no boys. And them boys are 14 and 11. And Shara, she's the head inside the house. Well, I'm not saying she's the head of the house, but he let her be the woman of the house. He don't go in there and try to tell her what she need to do. She cook and he help. He help with everything he need to help. She take the boys to different sports that they in. She take them to school. She actually go out and work. She has her own business as well. So she do what she had to do. They both had to come together and work together with those kids. Sometimes he has to take them to football practice or the track practice. And sometimes she'd be out of town. He has to do everything. He had to make sure the boys go to school. He had to make sure they get to practice. He had to make sure they get their homework done. And I think a man's supposed to be all that. He's supposed to come in and help with everything. Not just go out and do the work. And then you come home and you just feel like you out for work and you need to sit back and watch TV and flip the channel when she done went to work too. Now, she done went to work, and she had to come to home and still have to be the one to cook for you guys, clean up after you guys, and doing it. So it's not fair. I just think if a man and a woman is married together, and that's why I'm single, okay? That's why I'm single, because we can't just come together. The Bible says you become one. So it's not going to be like it's going to happen overnight that y'all going to come to become one, because you was raised a certain way and she was raised a certain way. That don't mean you was raised wrong. But fathers, I want y'all to know that these kids are hurting. So this Father's Day is on its way, and fathers, I want y'all to think about this. School is out. The mothers are having financial problems already. The light bill is going to be higher, and she still got to pay it. And you sending whatever you sending for child support, if you sending child support. Whatever you sending is not enough. Can you send her more? Can you send her more so she can be able to make sure that the lights stay on? The food bill is going to be high, and food prices has went up along with gas prices. So, can you go out and buy some groceries? If you don't want to put no money on here because you feel like, oh, she's just no good, I'm not giving her none of my money. Okay, go buy some food for your kids. Make sure your kids have things that they like. Okay, so we're going to also talk about the community, coming together as a community. If you are a man or a woman and you don't have any kids, or you single parent, can you just offer to do something? These kids want to go, say they want to go to Astroworld. We don't have Astroworld no more, guys. I'm sorry. That's what they had when I was growing up. But if they want to go to Six Flags, or if they want to go to a water park, okay, it's hard when a kid comes to their mother and she barely making it, and she got to tell her kid no. So guys, y'all understand that's why these kids are acting out. They feel like they can't ask their mama to do nothing, they can't ask their daddy to do nothing, so they get out into the community and start getting into games, they start doing something they ain't got no business doing because they bored, they at home all day because mama at work. Mama's at work, and if she did have something they shouldn't be playing with or touching, even if it is a gun, she might have had a gun, and then she don't know, she ain't there, the kids find the gun, or he, if he was a man raising his kids, and the kids find the gun, and they shoot it at one of the other kids, like it has happened before, and these kids get killed. It's not because the kids are bad, it's because they're bored. I have 2 puppies at home, guys. I want y'all to know them puppies, I had to leave them outside today. So I put them outside, I give them their water, I give them their food, and I got boundaries for them to stay in certain areas of my backyard because I have a huge backyard and I just don't want to be them all over the backyard. So guess what? They get bored. I come home, I just put new grass down there and digging holes in the grass. They chewing on stuff they don't have to. So the kids are bored. And so they'll get into stuff they don't have no business getting into. So fathers, if I'm pleading with you, I'm not trying to bash you or anything. Just please this year, think about helping that mother that had your children, that baby mama, like y'all used to say, that baby mama. But anyway, try to help her, by just doing some extra stuff. And I offer to do something for the kids. Like this week, I told y'all this weekend, I'm taking my kids. We're going on vacation. Well, they already said, Granny, we want to do horseback riding. I think they're doing horseback riding. They're doing arcade. They're doing, I think they told me something like zip line. We got the Airbnb where they got the pool. I'm doing all that, and I'm doing all that now, and I'm doing it by myself. Okay, they love their papa. I think Robin said her dad's gonna come and help her with the puppies or whatever. But fathers, these kids want to do something. So if you don't have any kids and you want to just help send a kid to a water sports game to do, or send them to the arcade, or if you have a child that you know that your children are playing football, and this single mom can't get her child would love to play football because he plays with your children in the streets, on the streets. Why don't you just offer that single mom, say, hey, can I take Jimmy or whatever with me and let him join my football team, and I'll make sure he get back and forth. Come on, y'all, let's come together as a community, and let's help these kids become the greatness, be the greatness that's inside them. Help them to get it out. Let's help them get it out. You know, that's what I'm trying to do with my grandkids. And I know us grandmothers, we love those grandkids, okay? But as a parent, I love my children. So guess what? I was making sure they was busy. And I was taking care of them. I wouldn't, like I said, I wasn't trying to have all these different relationships. I'm not saying I didn't have them now. I'm not saying I didn't get married more than 3 times. I told y'all I did, but guess what? That's why I don't thirst no more. Okay, that's why I can say I am good with Peggy by herself, and I am enjoying being a single woman, because some of y'all, since y'all own, y'all know about that last relationship. But I ain't mad, because it made me the woman that I am today. I was already a good woman. I'm still that queen that I know that I am, and I have moved forward. And if y'all can see, God is truly blessing me, and I'm walking in those doors that God allowed us to walk into. So women, we want to make sure our kids know that they have us to lean and depend on. And if we can't do everything, talk to them. That's how I did with my kids. I would have to explain to my kids that certain things I couldn't do. And you know what? I want to thank my kids' uncle, Ricky, because in the summer, and I know they still have programs like that. I think they do have programs for the summers. It might not, and hopefully it's in different areas that you women can get, where they have free programs. The city of Houston should have some free programs. And so the why, I know the why it wasn't free, because my children's uncle would help me put my kids in a summer program during the summer. So fine, if y'all can help these parents, and you can see right there they have the free programs. But if y'all can help these parents any kind of way, guys, let's come together. It takes a village to raise these kids, and these kids are hurting. Kids are stressed out. They are saying, you see they're committing suicide, and we need to know what is going on. What's going on with our kids? The mothers are having a hard time, women. Okay, it's okay, y'all. I'm learning that in my coaching. My coach told me that I got to learn how to the word that she used, that I need to know that the power that I have is being strong. I have a superpower by being vulnerable. Because I was like, I don't know how to be vulnerable. I done been vulnerable. I done been married more than 3 times. I done been vulnerable than I'm going to be. She said, Peggy, I need you to learn that it's okay. That's your superpower. So guys, I'm going to teach y'all what I'm learning. Because I was like, okay, how do I do that? I did. I know my role as a woman. I tried to make these relationships work, and I had 3 children looking at me, and I had to make a decision. So my decision was my 3 kids, and that's why it turned out good. And so parents, I want y'all to make a decision to let those kids that y'all have be number 1, because I do know for a fact that some of these dads are not paying child support. Y'all not doing it. And it's hard. It's hard that these women are having to do this by themselves. But y'all will go, and I know y'all got new houses, you got new cars, you go and you eat out every week. You don't pick up the children like you're supposed to. This is happening. This is true life. So I'm not lying. So if you're getting mad, don't get mad at me, because this is what's happening. And if you, as a father, is doing what you're supposed to do, don't get mad. Don't be saying, oh, well, she just no good and I don't want to be bothered with her. You don't have to be bothered with her. If you have a divorce decree, or a decree that you're supposed to pick your kids up every other weekend, you're supposed to have them the whole summer, you need to get them the whole summer, and you pay the daycare. You need to pay the daycare. Or whatever you need to do. Stop thinking she's supposed to do everything. How's she going to do everything? And then when they grow up and they go to jail, you want to blame it on her. You're the fault that he's in jail. It's your fault that your son's in jail. I'm just going to say it's your fault. Because why were you? Why were you to help her discipline this kid? Yeah, we're going to spoil them. I spoil all mine. All 3 of my kids are spoiled right. Because that's what a mother is. We are nurturers. We are the one that's going to love them even when they messing up. We still going to love them. We still going to be trying to, even when they get older, we still trying to make sure that they're okay. That's a mother. That's what God made us. She made us a mother. But she told y'all that y'all supposed to be the head. So y'all need to step in y'all roll. Okay, first of all, God is ahead of you. So stop talking about I'm the man and you're gonna listen to me. First of all, are you letting God lead you? Because ain't no woman, at least I'm not, letting no man lead me and he don't know what he's doing. That's why I'm not gonna be following no fool. Because I'm saying that's just the truth. I'm sorry, y'all, but women don't follow no fool. I don't care if he is a man, if he's been doing some foolish stuff, don't follow that. Because you got some girls that's looking at you. Are you gonna tell your girls it's okay for you to be with a man that's having affairs, that's messing around and you're it, that's coming home any time of day, coming home, cussing her out, hitting on her, and she's staying. And you want your daughters to experience that, and then you want to know why these girls are growing up and they're allowing these men to do all this crazy stuff. You want to know why these women are still wearing everything so tight and why they are probably doing what they have to do to get some money because they watch their parents do it. So say, my girl, the reason why my daughter, the only daughter I have, the reason why she's the businesswoman that she is, because she saw me display that. That's why you can't come to her any kind of way. I don't care if you know her. If y'all know Robin McFarland, you can't come to her any kind of way. She handling her business. She's doing real good as a realtor. She's doing real good, and she's paying attention to those three girls that she made and that she made with their father. Okay, because she has one father for them. Okay, so she's just a woman with class. So women, when I say he told me to talk about class, I'm saying just know who you are. Put your clothes on. Make sure that you ain't just showing everything out there, because that's not classy. Men, well, I know for a fact, men ain't looking for no woman that's showing everything she got. You know, he might play with you, but he ain't gonna marry you. That's why you ain't getting married. Some of you probably never got married, and some of you probably say y'all probably never get married because you never found the right one, and I understand that because I got married more than 3 times. So, but one thing the men did tell me is they said, Peggy, I married you because you were saying no, and they ain't used to no woman saying no. Women say no. It's okay to say no. Just let them know, hey, I want to go out with you, and no, I ain't finna play with you. And you know what? A man like a chase, and I don't know if the man gonna agree with that, but men like a chase. They don't want no woman that they feel like it's so easy, and if it's so easy, they feel like it's been easy with everybody else. So I want y'all to know that if you have some class about yourself, understand who you are, understand that you are precious, and that everybody don't deserve you. You have to understand that every man don't deserve to be in your company, and every woman don't deserve to be in your company. Everybody don't deserve to lay down with you, and your children are watching. So don't do that. I'm not saying I did a perfect thing when I was learning, but I am 61 now, and so I know the Bible says those older women are supposed to teach the younger women. So let's teach the younger women how to have class, how to respect themselves. Make sure your daughters don't feel like they need to go to a man to ask for something, because you guess what? My granddaughter has a credit card. My daughter always had a credit card. Well, if she needed something, she can go. Even when she was with my grandbabies and them dad, my daughter always had. If she wasn't working at the time when she was raising my grandkids, she always had access to money her mama gave her. And people would tell me, "You doing too much." Hey, I'm looking out for my daughter. My daughter ain't finna kiss up to no man when she got a mama. And that's what you women need to think, and that's what you men need to think. You need to let your kids know that they can come to you. And if you can't afford to give them what they want, at least explain to them, hey, mama don't have that right now, but I can do this. But don't make them feel like they can't come to you at all. You know, I had my grandson, he just came to me, the one that just graduated this year. Just graduated yesterday. He came to me and said, Granny, what he did was he sent me a picture of some belts he won. I didn't know it was a name brand belt. I didn't know. But he said, Granny, which one of these belts you like? And I said, oh, I like that one. He said, okay, Granny, that belt is going to be $235. I'm like, what, $235? He said, hey, Granny, this is how much money I have. And I just don't want to spend all my money, Granny. So guess what? I sent him half of the money. I didn't send it all. I could have sent it all. But I want him to be responsible. But I like the fact that he can come to his granny. So your children need to feel like they can come to you and ask for something. Not every time they come to you is no. Let them feel comfortable. And now I'm going to go into the commercial break again, guys. I can go on and on. Y'all know me. I can go on and on. That's why they named it Peggy Talk Show. I didn't even ask them that. They just named it Peggy Talk Show. So we'll be back in a minute. We're going to keep talking about whatever I'm talking about. Because I know I'm all over the place. But hey, guess what? I got this platform and I'm using it. And I'll see y'all back in a minute. for you. I will help you also dress that home with your window treatments, blinds, shutters, and drapes. And if you are selling your home, I will be happy to do the staging and designs for you. So don't forget, I'm your girl, and I got you, your girl Peggy. So call me at 832-720-2843. I'm your girl, your realtor and designer. If you're looking for something beautiful and unique in every way, Rob Mack is your jeweler. Since 2004, Rob Mack has been serving the Houston and surrounding areas with custom diamond wedding rings, pendants, and etc. If you're looking for something beautiful and unique, remember, Rob Mack is the jeweler for you.
I'm here to take you to a new frontier, the final frontier. In fact, you and I are going where no one has gone before. I'm Glenn Henderson, entrepreneur, success coach, and musician, and I want to personally invite you to take this journey with me in the pages of my best-selling new book, All I Need to Know About Success I Learned from Star Trek. We'll travel aboard the USS Enterprise, along with Captain James T. Kirk, Spock, and the finest crew in Starfleet. And we'll learn together about success principles like how to work with a team and accomplish your goals, when to fight for what you believe, and when not to, and what your business really is, no matter what you do for a living. Beam aboard with me. My mission is your success. And I'll see you on the bridge. Live long and prosper.
Hi, my name is Amelia Young, and I am a breast cancer survivor. When I was diagnosed with cancer in 2016, I endured not only difficult physical challenges, but also mental challenges such as anxiety, depression, anger, and a great uncertainty about the future. In 2017, I went into remission, and I decided my goal was to provide to women like me a supportive and nurturing place to retreat, recharge, and heal. That is why I created Sumantra Holistic and became a breast cancer mentor and healing minister. I know from experience what you and your loved ones are going through, the sadness, the fear, the anger, and I know how to mentor you and yours during these difficult times. Let me help you. Let me be part of your holistic healing process. Let's walk this path together towards peace, health, and mental balance.
Someone who provides stunning photography and videos and knows exactly what it takes to get your listing sold or boost your personal brand, Nat Pierce Photography is your solution. My focus is on helping you make the very best first impression that you possibly can. We help you use images and videos effectively in your brand and marketing design to tell your story. Give your corporate image the presence it deserves. Your headshot and your branding Here's Photography, we believe that pictures and video make information easy to remember, so it makes your message stick. Clean, sleek, simple, and powerful, well-edited images and videos will make you stand out from the crowd. Get your products or listings sold quicker, establishing you as an expert, attracting new clientele. We also offer an array of other products and services such as video walkthroughs, property and agent commercial videos, and a full-service video production house helping make your story to life. So when you grow, we grow. So let's grow together. Matt Pierce Photography is your solution for your real estate, corporate, branding, or marketing photography and video needs. Take a decisive step on growing your image and telling your brand story. Call me today for a free consultation.
Okay, guys, I'm back. This is Peggy with Peggy's Talk Show, and I'm excited that you guys are still here with me. I mean, it's really hard to try to keep y'all engaged, but I really appreciate you guys that are watching my show because I do get a lot of feedback. I get people to tell me that I'm doing pretty good, and like I said, this is my first time. I also, for those who didn't know, in the past I was just a camera lady at my churches, the churches that I was trying to just make sure the churches went on. I was just volunteering. I never thought that God would put me in the front of the television, but I really think God gave me this platform for a reason. I really think the things I have been through my life, because y'all don't know everything I have been through, but I have been through some divorces. Okay, that's one thing I can say. And I'm not ashamed of the divorces. I am not mad at the men that I was married to, because we were all growing. I feel like I was growing and they was growing. They were good men. I'm not gonna say they were bad men, because they wouldn't. I just gonna say for real that I'm sorry, guys. Some of y'all I just didn't even give you a chance. I mean, I'm serious. I'm sorry. But the ones that I did give a chance, I'm still sorry that it didn't work out for you. Because I'm doing good. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Don't y'all take that bad. But I was growing, and sometimes people don't give you the opportunity to grow. I had a young lady to call me today, and I told her she wanted to talk to me today, and I said, hey, sweetie, I really have to have my mind right to get on this show, and I'm going to pray for you. And I just told her that, I let her know, you're a beautiful woman, you know. Don't be in no toxic relationship. Women, if you're in a toxic relationship, get out. You know, just get out. You know, go on, let it burn. What that song was, let it burn, let it burn. Just let it burn. It's gonna hurt. But you know what? I can testify to you that you will come out good. One thing I can say that we have a God that don't lie to us. And if you really get to your place where you learn how to just hear from Him and ask Him, hey, what should I be doing? You know, I got these kids, God, you know, it's hard. It's really hard, God, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do this, God. It is so hard. I'm going to tell you, He will give you direction. If He give you that direction, take it. You know, y'all, some of y'all don't know my first business was a maid service. Okay, well, with that maid service, well, I thought God was funny because I moved out of my mom's house in the 12th grade, but I did still finish high school. But I had my own apartment when I was at JY, guys. Y'all didn't know I had my own apartment. Rob McFarland, and what y'all didn't know I had my own apartment in the 12th grade. And I moved out because my mom had 6 kids, and y'all knew that. And I just would get my head would get a little big, and I say, I'm gonna move. I kept telling her, when I get 18, I'm gonna move. So when I got 18, I would have got my own apartment, guys. Not too far away from my mom. It wasn't but about 10 minutes away, but I had my own apartment. And so God gave me a maid service. That's why I left home, because I didn't want to clean up. So I let y'all know God is funny, but what He was trying to do with that is to humble me. See, sometimes our head is so big, we don't want to listen to no rules. We want to get all beside ourselves because we think we grown. So some of y'all that's listening think y'all grown. God will move out of the way and put you to make you humble yourself. So guess what He did? I started my maid service, and I did real good, guys. That's how I raised my kids, with my maid service. But I had to humble myself. So sometimes God might be trying to get you guys to humble yourself. That's why He would start taking things from you. He would start making you go through the tough things for you to be able to learn how to lean and depend on Him. So women, I want you to know God is the best husband you can ever have. I'm telling you guys, if y'all ain't watching, if y'all don't know, God, I'm telling y'all, God is loving on Peggy. It's a lot of things happening for me right now. Right now I'm out. When I tell y'all, I'm telling y'all I'm being coached because I'm going to start doing movies. I'm going to start doing commercials. So I went on and got a person that came on. Y'all saw Michael came on the show, and she feels like I have what it takes. I didn't think I had what it takes, but hey, She think I have what it takes, and she's coaching me to get ready for y'all to see me on the big screen. So right now y'all see me on this television show, but it was my platform. So sometimes you start with the little things. Some of y'all don't want to start with the little things. You want to just jump right out there. Y'all don't know all the stuff that I had to go through and to endure as a single mom. Like I told y'all, y'all didn't know that I had to get on food stamps and move into the projects or whatever. We didn't call it project, but I moved into to go still stay over there with the people. That I'm not saying there was nothing wrong with those people, but I'm gonna take that back because I had to go there, ladies. Don't be mad about where you at. It's just a place for you to be for now. That is not gonna be your future. That was not my future. I moved over into South Lawn. So you people that know about South Lawn in Houston, you know about South Lawn, you know where it is, Alpha Sky. I'm not saying I never lived in South Lawn because I did. I actually was working in the office in South Lawn. So I was working as assistant manager in the office, and when I separated from my children's dad, I got an apartment there for me and my kids. I wasn't there long, guys, because I know God. I started talking to God. I said, God, look here, I can't leave how am I gonna tell my kids about you and look where I'm at. I'm not saying, I'm not gonna raise my children like this. You told me that you was gonna bless my seed, and God, I told God I need a better place. I was scared. Sometimes I was scared to sleep at night. I put a door. So man, y'all don't know what these women going through. Y'all ought to be shaming yourself. I know I used to put a chair at the door because I had to go sleep at night, and I didn't want nobody to walk in there on me. I'm telling you, I was scared. I was scared for my children. Okay, so I didn't want to raise my kids there. So I started talking to God, and that's what you women need to be doing. Just talk to God. I said, God, you said you was gonna bless my seed, and I'm telling you guys, I only lived there less than a year. God blessed me to bid on a VA foreclosure, and I bought my first house in when I was about 26, I think I was 26, 27. And then I started my maid service. I had already started cleaning houses and was doing the work over there and plus cleaning houses out in Memorial, whatever. And then I started my maid service, guys. It's because I kept talking to God, and I kept saying, I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to raise my kids. I'm right here. So, women, I'm trying to say to you guys, I know. Stop letting these men move in with y'all in y'all places that God bless y'all with. He just got you there for a little while. Not for you to be settled there and say, this is what I want to be. You got greatness in you. When you going to pull it out? That's what I would tell my kids, and that's what you're supposed to tell your kids. You're supposed to speak into your children. I was speaking to my children. I see greatness in you. And Robin, you beautiful. I know you're a beautiful girl, but I want you to be smart. Because you know what they would do with beautiful women, Robin? That's why I would talk to my daughter like that. I don't care what y'all say. I would tell my daughter. You know what they do to beautiful women? Men will use you up and just throw you away. So I want you to be beautiful and smart. And that's what's going on with my daughter because I spoke that into her. And I told her when she was a little girl, hey, your mama gonna buy you a car at 18. If you don't bring me no baby home when you get 18, because my mama told me that. My mama